I guess we can talk about All Out a little bit. I'll put it here.
Did you watch it? Was it free or did you have to pay for it?
Oh no, I stole it.
Oh, really?
I actually, off the record, if All Out was a pay-per-view and I would have watched it, I would have not paid to watch it. I would have just watched it.
All right.
That's just what I have to say about watching All Out.
How'd you stream it?
Brazilians, man. You just gotta... I can't tell you my sources, man.
All right.
I can just tell you that if there was a website where you could like watch wrestling AI, then that would be a place where you could like stream, for free.
I feel you.
So yeah.
Yeah, man.
But I would never. I always pay for pay-per-views. I just didn't pay for All Out.
All right.
I watched the matches, but I didn't pay for the show.
I respect it. That's all. Yep. That's all you gotta say.
Welcome back to Midwest Midcard. Welcome to episode 31. If you are watching on YouTube, make sure you click subscribe, make sure you click like, and make sure you leave a comment or whatever you want to do. And if you're on Spotify or Apple Podcasts or every other podcasting platform, leave us a 5-star review. My name is Carlos.
My name is Brennan. I'm excited for this week. Another crazy week of wrestling.
I
If I do say so myself.
Yeah.
And I'd like to start off this episode by, unfortunately, handing over my title to the new predictions champion, who I would like to say got extremely lucky, but I respect the picks, so I'll hand it over to you.
Here, go for it. Oh, thank you. I was gonna hand it to you, so you can hand it to me.
Nope, I got you.
And I'm gonna walk away from the mic to say, yeah.
I respect it.
But I'm gonna put this back here.
Yep.
But yeah, back to my. I think that's 3 times. Or is it 2 times?
I think we're 2-2.
We
right
might be
now.
tied at this point. Yeah.
Yeah, because Logan won one.
Yep. And he had to forfeit. I forced him to forfeit.
Yeah.
I said, "You fucking piece of shit." Just kidding. Yeah, we might be tied up at this point. If I'm not keeping track. Maybe I should.
4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28. So, me.
I don't know.
Ooh.
Oh, what was that? That was definitely your longest reign, though.
Oh, 2-month reign, bro.
Yeah.
That's the longest reigns that we've had yet.
I think most defenses, I want to say.
Yep.
So,
I'll get it back, bro. What's next? What's the next pay-per-view?
we got Fastlane coming up.
Fastlane. Ooh.
October. And if you want to do No Mercy predictions for NXT, but it'll be a shot in the dark
All right,
for the most part.
Yeah.
But it'll be actually
So after Fastlane is,
Survivor Series.
and then WrestleMania,
No. Survivor Series and Royal Rumble.
and then WrestleMania. No.
And then Elimination Chamber.
bruh.
And then WrestleMania.
I remember when it used to just be Fastlane going straight to WrestleMania because that makes the most sense.
Well, so Fastlane in the road to WrestleMania makes more sense, yes. My favorite sequence was Royal Rumble, No Way Out, WrestleMania.
See, I remember when it was Royal Rumble, then WrestleMania.
Right after? No
Yeah.
in between?
No in between.
And they did because even then
Because that makes the most sense.
they did no, but they used to do the In Your House, and then they did St. Valentine's Day Massacre.
Yeah, that's fair, yeah.
That's where Big Show debut.
Yep.
Well, Paul White.
Paul White, yeah.
Yeah, Mr. No BS.
But that dude was handsome as hell whenever he debuted, bro.
I'll give Big Show that. Well, obviously great hair, but also like he was in
Stature.
crazy shape.
Stature.
Yeah,
Fit.
big guy. He had to learn to work as a big man because he was one of those guys, big dude, but he could move.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know?
bro.
Like,
Absolutely, man.
there's only a few of those,
There is.
but the ones that
We got to witness Paul White.
you saw him on All In. He's not that anymore. He
Yeah.
was in really good shape a few years ago. I want to say like probably 3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah.
He was still doing pretty good, but I don't know what happened.
Age gets to you, bruh.
AEW got to him.
Yeah.
I have so many things to say about AEW, but let's just at this point, you know what? Let's just talk about Payback first.
Let's talk about Payback, bro.
So Payback, I got the results for you. Opener, Becky Lynch, Trish Stratus. What do you think of the match?
Banger.
I think it was a great match.
I was really happy with it.
I was very happy that we actually got a good match out of those two because
it's been a long time coming.
Well, so it's been since like WrestleMania when they started the program, and maybe a little bit after that, but most of their stuff has been pretty lackluster. I think the original cage match, well, that was a Bayley match. Never mind. Whatever match they had before this one wasn't great. They introduced, Zoe Stark into the whole mix, and the feud has just not been hitting,
No.
But this match definitely delivered. I mean, Trish Stratus, she's kind of an underrated seller. Sometimes it'll come up and people will be like, "Wow, like what the fuck?" Like Trish Stratus is like flopping around like a fish, and I mean, I think she's really good. There were some points where Becky was throwing her like against the walls of the cell, and like she was like whipping her.
Oh, bro, yeah, man.
And then there was that cool spot where Trish was like hanging from the
suplex.
Well, that, but then before that, she was actually hanging from the the actual like truss or like structure that is like on top of the cage.
Yep.
I want to kind of make it like a little side note. The way that these cages are built for WWE it's actually really like kind of interesting. I don't know who came up with the design, but they actually put like a little WWE logo on the corner, and it's just weird branding. It's like, why even put it there? But it's there, and
I never noticed it, honestly.
It just kind of, it's their cage.
That's fair. So, yeah. Like, this is what we do. Nobody else can do it like this.
I do like I should say, I do like a cage match. I don't like the escape to win. It's kind of silly because especially if it's like a blood feud like Trish and Becky, why would you want to escape the cage?
Absolutely. No, straight up. That's what I was going to say. I had like a little beef with that too so I don't like that, take it back to old days. And I'm one of those people where take away the pin in the cage match. That defeats the whole purpose of the cage match. Climb over the top, get the fuck out of there. First 2 feet to touch the ground wins. Right. That's the way a cage match should be, in my opinion.
I think it's the opposite. I think you shouldn't escape. I think it should be the cage is there to contain other people.
Well, you got to get out.
No, again, that just, to me...
You want a pin inside of the cage?
Well, the reason why you have the cage is so that other people don't come in.
Exactly.
So it defeats the purpose of escape if the stipulation is escape, and then it becomes like, why don't I just escape the cage? I don't know. Then it shouldn't end feuds.
Keep the door closed. Just let them climb out.
I guess.
That's the way it used to be.
Don't even put a door then.
Facts.
Just bring down the cage while they're
Facts, man. Straight up. That's where I'm at, bro. But no, I really enjoyed it.
They delivered for sure.
I liked to. So I don't know if you saw a video. Some guy was like, Trish was coming out and he's like, "You're gonna lose to Rebecca," and she was like, "Shut the fuck up." I was like, "Damn, Trish."
She didn't even flinch, hesitate, think about what she was saying. She was just like, "Shut the fuck up," and she just kept going.
Savage, bro.
That's
Is
crazy.
this the last that we'll see of Trish for a while? You think?
I think so.
Yeah.
There's nothing for her right now.
No. No. I mean, Zoe Stark, she even had like a singles match, and
yes,
Trish
Zoe,
wasn't in there, so
it looks like they're gonna push Zoe as some sort of face badass.
I saw something like she's getting a lot of push and stuff like
praise
from
backstage?
the back, praise backstage. Yeah, so
I mean, listen.
I mean, she's a figure. She's got the rocking body.
Yeah, she's pretty physically imposing. Her mic work is so.
Yeah.
I do like her wrestling. Her finisher I don't like. Is really convoluted. I think it's hard to sell.
Yeah.
But that's besides the point. Just let her do something else, I guess.
Yeah, for sure.
Just let her do the GTS just to piss off CM Punk.
Yeah, CM Punk, there's the name already, bro. I know it's going to be mentioned at least 47 more times in this
we
podcast.
can't run away from that, man.
Oh, no.
We should just have a segment called the CM Punk segment.
Honestly.
Even now, he will be absent from wrestling for I don't know, because he's not hurt. And if he was fired, I don't know how we'll just get to it.
Well, be honest, since it's on the topic of CM, they're still selling his merch on AEW.
Well, yeah, they got to get their money.
But people that brought CM Punk signs to the arena,
They were telling them to.
they were taking them away from him.
Yeah, I heard a lot about that. A lot of conflicting things. Some like, yeah, you do gotta turn your shirt
We'll
inside
get to
out.
CM Punk, bro. We'll have a whole 25-minute segment on CM Punk and everything they're doing right now. So
the most, I think the match with the most heat going into it, LA Knight versus The Miz.
yeah,
So LA Knight defeated The Miz, of course. John Cena was randomly they announced it night of. He was a host of Payback, and then he just happened to be the
special guest referee.
special guest referee. John Cena has experience as a special guest referee, and Barrett was actually beefing with him because he was like, hey, like last time John Cena was special guest referee, I lost it. Like I couldn't win the WWE Championship. And you know what? That fateful night, actually, no, that was like a night. That was right before Miz won the WWE Championship. So I remember that time very clearly. I think it was either Survivor Series. I think it was Survivor Series. It was Barrett versus Randy Orton. Obviously, Cena was the special guest referee. Cena gave the win to Wade Barrett, and Barrett had the stipulation like, if I don't win the WWE Championship, you're done. Like you're fired. You know, you're gone from WWE. And John Cena gave the win to Randy Orton, and then after it. It was like the night before, I think, because that was the night that John Cena was like, I gotta leave. I'm retiring. See you guys later.
Yeah.
He wrestled for like 10 more years after that.
Yep.
By the way.
Yep.
After that, he kind of fucked out of there. And then Randy had a match, defended the title, retained the title, and then after that night, you heard awesome, and Miz cashed in his Money in the Bank.
and won.
And he became the WWE champion.
Yep.
The parallels here, man. But yeah, LA Knight. I just kind of went in a tangent. LA Knight defeated The Miz. What was the match good?
No,
Really?
not really.
I think it was fine.
It was okay. I give it a solid 6.
So the thing about both Miz and LA Knight are both good dance partners. I don't know. They're like leading mans.
Yeah, facts. Yeah.
So whenever you put two people there that maybe that are really good when they're working with someone really good, but maybe when they're like having to carry the match, maybe they're not as good. You run into some issues.
I don't like LA Knight's finisher.
The BFT.
I don't like
He's
it.
found a way to make it really smooth.
It just fall.
Well, it's like I'm gonna run your head into the ground. I don't know.
It doesn't sit right with me. He could do better.
He definitely.
He's a big brute guy. Pick him up, put him into some fucking spinner Rooney, not spinner Rooney, but some spin power bomb,
Some fireman's carry type
something.
move.
Give him a Green Bay plunge, bro. That would fit him.
I hate that move. I just don't like. Not that you just would just drive the Mr. Kennedy comparisons even farther.
Oh damn, yeah, that's
Yeah,
fair.
so,
True.
No, people already are like, LA Knight is just Mr. Kennedy, but with a better catchphrase or something. So, I did not like Mr. Kennedy at all.
Hey, he was pretty good heel back in his day, man.
No disrespect to Ken Anderson, but that was not good.
No, I mean straight up, LA Knight is a mixture of Rock, Kennedy, and Stone Cold.
A little bit. I think he's definitely.
He's like the perfect blend of all. And you know what? To be honest with you, being compared to those three,
That's not a bad thing.
that's not a bad thing at all.
Well, I mean,
man.
I wouldn't put Mr. Kennedy in the same
I
conversation.
know you're a Mr. Kennedy hater, but
Not even-
I did like him.
No. That's nostalgia beating the shit out of you right now.
I even watched it recently, and I still liked him.
Again, that's just nostalgia is a hell of a drug. But anyway, this match, it was fine. I had nothing to write home about. It was cool that he won, and then, I did like the little interactions with Cena, That was cool. He kind of got in his face, and Cena was like, I'm the fucking referee, you better respect me. And he gave the endorsement to LA Knight after the match. Cena had to take off his shirt to say that.
I was about to say. I'm a little confused as to why John Cena had to take his shirt off to be like.
He was just like, hey man, listen, I also worked out.
Yeah, exactly.
LA Knight looked bigger than Cena.
He did
Almost.
actually, bro. I know, man.
That's hard to do.
And Cena's
I was
fucking monstrous.
Yeah, I'll go back to look at those 2000 probably 2014 Cena pictures. He's still massive then.
Oh, bro.
And yeah, he's slimmed down a lot. And I don't even really hate that. He's just a little more functional now. And I get it. I mean, he's older and they probably just want him bulky to like do a lot of the roles. So.
For sure. Yeah, I feel you.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Your favorite match of the night, Rey Mysterio versus Austin Theory.
I did enjoy this one, bro. Honestly, I'm happy Rey Mysterio retained. I know I picked Rey, but I'll be honest, I didn't expect him to retain.
They do work well together for what it's worth.
Yeah.
Austin Theory just like his wrestling is not the issue; it's the character.
Yep.
So hopefully we can move on from this, and then Theory can maybe do a face turn. I don't know.
I don't know what we can do. We've talked about this before. I'm not really sure where to go with him, honestly.
I'm telling you, he's likable, but then I don't know. You gotta have like a really good heel for him to go against, so that he can. But you know what? Whenever they try this with Sheamus. They try to make him a face. People kind of rejected it. Sheamus was still a little popular. Sheamus had to go all the way to like. He went back to being a bad guy. He was with the Bar. He kind of like transcended being a bad guy because he was so cool that you couldn't like ignore him, and that gave him the opportunity to become what he is now.
Yeah. Yep.
Essentially, and that's kind of. I think that's what Austin Theory is gonna have to do. I mean, maybe throwing him in a tag team might not be a bad idea. I don't know with whom.
It just don't feel right.
Grayson Waller.
Yeah, I know they're buddies.
So, I mean, can you imagine a faction with Miss Austin Theory and
The most
Grayson
annoying
Waller?
faction ever, bro. Damn.
And then Dom.
Yeah.
Dude, that'd be a crazy faction. That would dominate.
Look, I know I'm a Dom hater, bro, but dude can go, honestly. I know we always bashed him before, like he's a terrible wrestler, but dude's getting really good.
I mean, he's definitely picking up some of that Mysterio heritage
He is,
recently. Man. And also he's getting really comfortable with like being Dominic Mysterio.
Absolutely,
which is cool.
bro. Yeah. Like during the SmackDown, the Raw segment on Monday,
he was talking to Jey. Yeah.
And I was just like, he's like, we're here. We're here for you. We're family.
Yeah, we both have messed up families.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So I don't know. I guess I kind of enjoyed that, really.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just nice to see Dom. I don't know.
Well, speaking of the Judgment Day, my favorite match of the night. This was like incredible. The WrestleMania match was really good with the Usos and Kevin Owens and Sammy, and obviously that match carries more weight because of everything that goes behind it. But this match was like,
it was a banger.
That was good shit. And I always say, which you're like, man, that's ECW. I think maybe Zach is the one that said it, but it's like, I love hardcore when it's done the way that they do it, like that, with like the trash cans, candlesticks, tables. Yeah. That's the kind of hardcore I like.
That's that good shit.
Yeah, that stuff is like, it's so fun.
It has a nostalgic feel to it.
Well,
bro.
And not even that, but it's like, obviously Kevin Owens was bleeding, but it wasn't intentional. And if the match didn't have blood, and the fact that it had blood that was like legitimate and it was kind of out of the blue and a surprise, it just gave it that much more.
Oh, bro, whenever they popped up. So I didn't realize he was bleeding until they popped up with the jerseys on. And then I was like,
that's what I think. Did he blade or did he, like, I think it was Hardway, right? Like
I don't remember it happening.
It was probably Hardway, but I would have to pinpoint the point because if not, it would make sense that he would go behind.
Blade real quick, come up,
and then
we'll put the jersey on, Blade, pop up.
But then I just don't think that was the case.
I don't know, man. It was amazing though, and then when he hit that swanton bomb off the balcony, bro, I was like, "Let's fucking go, bro!"
He's wild for that,
bro. He deserves another fucking title run, man.
I mean, listen, he kind of already had one with Sami Zayn,
like a main championship.
But that was a great match. Everyone did their job. It was like a car wreck. Some of the high spots were obviously like whenever they put the trash can on Finn and they start just bashing at him.
Yeah, bro.
That's pretty fucking cool.
He was in there like holding his ears like.
Yeah, and then Owens ripped off his regular shirt and revealed a Terry Funk shirt right on there.
Yeah, that was badass.
That was cool.
I was a little confused as to why he had the pants and the tennis shoes on, but
street fight, man.
It was a street fight.
Street fight gear.
Yep.
Finn and fucking Priest should have came out in street clothes.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a street fight.
I see what you mean. Absolutely, bro. I get you.
Triple H and Shawn Michaels. Shawn came out with the jeans to do the street fight.
Yeah.
That's my favorite thing. Punk and Jericho had a street fight, and they both came out with jeans and the wrestling boots. It was so fucking awesome. I love that look.
Hell yeah.
That's my favorite. Let me pull up a picture. CM Punk versus Christian. Kind of weird that they had a match in WWE and now they're like maybe not friends anymore.
Yeah, no, right.
This was in Chicago, I think, too. But they both pulled up with the jeans and the boots.
Yeah, it's pretty gangster, actually.
It's pretty fucking cool. Here, let me.
Is he pouring alcohol on him?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's straight edge, yeah.
Yeah, he's a fucking piece of shit, man. Yeah, this was
yeah, bro.
and this is a good ass match. But I don't know. Coming out with the jeans, with the shirt, with the wrist taped up, it just sells the
It does.
the whole stipulation to
Ooh,
me.
go down.
What?
Yep, that one right there.
Ooh, from through the table.
Yeah.
Damn. Punk is kind of a fucking dog. He keeps coming up, and he's a dog. I don't know.
CM Punk, he retained that night.
He did, yeah.
So.
He absolutely did. Yeah, I don't. Well, anyway, this Finn Balor, Damian Priest are your new tag team champions. I actually saw whenever I went to see a Super Show, Finn and Dom were the tag team. So, and they work together well. So, we're yet to see how well Priest and Balor work as a tag team.
They had some beef there for a second, some little tiny beefs.
I think that what I would do if I was Triple H, if I was booking the show, booking the territory.
Yeah, bro.
I would make him as strong as possible, and make it seem like they have no issues at all. Nothing can separate them. Almost put the briefcase in the back burner, and then once you want to cash it in or do whatever you need to do, that's when that's the only time you bring it up, because right now we have it all in our mind Priest is going to cash in. Priest is going to cash in. Priest is going to cash in. And that's the new thing. Because back whenever Punk had the briefcase, whenever Miz had the briefcase, nobody expected him to cash in at any point. Nobody was like, oh, he's going to cash in. But then it kind of became well, people mostly cash in at SummerSlam. And then, there were a few years where Del Rio cashed in at SummerSlam. Randy Orton cashed in at SummerSlam. So then it kind of became well, they're going to cash in at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
And I don't know. They have to find a way to make us forget about the briefcase.
Fair.
So that we're not constantly focused on it.
Yeah. No, I get you.
And Priest got a new briefcase on Monday.
Honestly, pretty sweet, bro.
I think it's cool that they're going back to the custom briefcases. The RVDs is
bro,
probably the best
that
one.
one's amazing. Yeah, absolutely, bro.
Punk had one with the Chicago flag on it. Who else had a custom one? Edge. I think Edge had one with the radar. Or maybe he had just the black one. Because he had two.
I think Edge had a black one.
Edge had a black one.
He won it twice, though.
I think he had the one with the radar, though.
Did
Maybe I'm tripping. Brock had the boom box.
Oh. That was pretty sick, actually.
Damien Sandow had one that looked like a briefcase. That was pretty sweet.
Damien Sandow won the Money in the Bank?
Oh, yeah.
I'm pissed.
You know what?
What the fuck?
He won it over Cody Rhodes.
Oh, my God, man.
This was back when Cody and him were kind of boys.
Yeah.
They were the Rhodes scholars.
Wow, bro.
Yeah, everyone thought that Cody was going to win. I think Cody was fresh off of losing the IC title. So, they were, kind of heating up, getting to that point.
Yep.
And, yeah. For those that say that Cody never got the chance, people were poisoning him as, the new, ever since it's he brought back, the old title, the white title, and then he did that whole thing with the mask. People were all right, we were sleeping on Cody.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I mean, I was sleeping on Cody. Not going to lie. Who's the dude that's newly in the Judgment Day?
J.D. McDonough.
I fucking hate that guy.
So, yeah. But, I mean, that's good. I mean.
No, I just literally don't like him. It's not like a Dom Heat. I literally just don't think he's good.
I was thinking about this because it's kind of interesting. We're in a weird spot in wrestling where kayfabe and reality kind of don't just kind of mesh together.
Absolutely.
And you have people this dude from the Dark Order, John Silver. He is he's a heel now, and on Twitter somebody was he was hey, if you didn't pay for All Out, fuck you or whatever. He was saying just some dumb shit like that. Someone was hey, I'm not gonna pay $50 for a show that has no build, and he's get some more money, you poor, or whatever. I don't think that's heel work, but also like it's kind of weird because I don't like it, but I don't like it because I think that is bad heel work, but also like does me not liking it make it good heel work?
I know. Fair. True. Damn.
That's what I'm saying. So like we kind of got like so far that like we kind of went around and like ended up right back
Yeah.
where we started. So you not liking JD is
I guess he's doing his
maybe a
job
good
correctly.
thing.
Yeah, man.
But you can continue to like no, but this is good. I like to go shows and like to play along. But also like if you legitimately don't like somebody and they just happen to be a heel, guess what?
Makes it even better,
You
actually.
just work yourself into a shoot.
Yep, literally
So-
100% actually. Damn.
So yeah. How long do Finn and Damian Priest have as champions?
I don't think long.
You don't think so?
I don't know who they would lose to, honestly. But I don't think long.
They might throw somebody a bone.
Yeah.
I don't know whom though.
Give it to the Vikings.
Maybe. I mean, they've
been picking up
They've been
dubs.
doing their thing, you know.
They have been picking up
So-
major dubs, bro.
Yeah, and then I mean Riddle and Drew. I don't know what
It's
the
not
fuck
looking
they're
too
doing.
good already. Drew's already
Yeah.
pissed at him.
Drew is just like a hothead, dude. I
He
don't know.
is, man.
It's cool to see the whole Judgment Day with titles, though.
They're
I mean, listen, Triple H likes it. I'm a fucking sucker for a faction where everyone has titles.
they're running the shit right now, bro.
Yeah, Evolution did it.
They did.
Bloodline did it, of course.
Yep.
But yeah, I fucking love it when like everyone has a title. And the cool thing is that Dom has like a title that has like nothing to do with like
Anything.
yeah, he's just like it's an NXT title.
They're
So
just like,
it
hey,
just makes
you know,
it even better.
we're gonna give you a random title. You're gonna hold it for a while.
And trust me, the North American title is cool, but it's an NXT title. So like Dom has nothing to do with it. That's what kind of makes it like
Yeah, literally, bro.
yeah.
It's cool though.
Cody Rhodes was on the Grayson Waller effect, and he announced big time trade, and he brought out Jey Uso.
Sick.
Jey Uso going to Raw.
Sick.
I think this is the kind of shot in the leg that Jey Uso needed, especially, and then also like I don't know. So we'll kind of get to it, but Jey Uso is on Raw. Probably, I mean, this is a good refresher because he's by himself, so we'll see what he can do on his own.
The bloodline was getting a little stale.
And he's got a lot of enemies on Raw.
Oh, bro, yeah. He
Like-
could go up against anybody right now.
Drew was like beefing with him, of course. I mean,
Yeah.
of course. Riddle, of
Yeah.
course. But there's more. I mean, Cody should technically not like him, but Cody's Cody, I guess.
Cody can like whoever he wants right now, man.
Kevin Owens probably fucking hates him.
Yep.
Um,
Sammy's. Oh, bro. God. Oh man, I'm not even ready to get into that shit yet. Damn. It's. Oh, bro. Sammy. He fucked up a little bit.
I know. Sammy, you need to focus, man. I don't know. Well, okay, so their match was before the Grayson Waller effect, right?
Yeah, man.
Like I was gonna say, it would have made sense if he was like out of focus, and that's why they lost the title. But this is not a good time for you to make amends with Jey, because Kevin Owens is sitting there. He just lost the title. He put his fucking heart and soul into this match, and you guys lost. And then you're like, "Oh, hey Jey."
I'm happy you're back. That's not very awesome of me, is it?
No, and like,
Ah, bro. Like this. What do we do? Sammy, what are you doing?
stop fucking around, man.
You're going to lose your best friend.
Get back to work.
For somebody that screwed you over.
Right, and like,
He literally did.
and he's done nothing, like no work to like,
Gain your trust back.
or Kevin's.
Or Kevin's.
Right. So
All he did is show up and then I mean I see where he's I see like where he's coming from, but
and also, what's not to say that Jay's gonna go right back to his old ways?
I know.
He's done it before.
Yep.
Won't do it again. Can't trust the
Can't trust the oops.
who's. Yeah. Oh, I mean, the segment was what it was. The cool thing was obviously like Jay coming out. Came out. Did he? No, he came out with his new song. That's like, it's just me. Ooze. They what is
Yeah.
just me. It's
Yeah.
just me.
Yep. He wrote that song himself, bro.
He's like, day one ish.
Just
Just me. Day one ish.
Ooze.
Ooze. Jey Uso.
Yep.
Day one ish.
He's like, and in the middle of it, I'm just gonna go like this the whole time.
Like that doesn't come through the mic.
He's like, that's what I'm gonna do.
This match I did not care for too much. It's kind of disappointing, but also like they were not working the match that I would have liked them to work. Rhea Ripley defeated Raquel, and here's the thing about Rhea Ripley had the China tribute. The tribute gear, which you were a really big fan of course. Now, Rhea Ripley's stupid because before this match, why would she risk getting hurt by spearing Kevin Owens through the barricade?
Yep,
No, don't risk it. Don't do it. Just send Dom out there. He can help. I'm sorry, but you got bigger fish to fry.
That's right.
So, or maybe she cares too much about the Judgment Day that she's like willing to risk, her own safety.
Yeah, maybe, huh?
But again, this match wasn't what I wanted it to be. But that's just personal preference. You got two, like big imposing girls. Just have them go out there, have like a, 5-10 minute match, not even 8-minute match, and just do big moves. Just like
exactly.
Just do big powerful moves. Just like try to like each one just trying to knock each other feet. Like stop trying to like work a fucking technical masterpiece.
Yep.
When neither of those girls like are able to do that. I mean, with the right opponent, of course, they're able to like put on a great match, i.e., Charlotte and Rhea. But Raquel is not Charlotte, unfortunately.
Nope.
So
she's still pretty green.
I think so too, right? I mean, I'm not a wrestling expert, but to me it seems that
she seems fairly green, bro.
But I don't know why, because she's been at it for a while.
I don't know.
But some people just never pick it up either.
Yeah.
But also some people stay like... This happens to some folks. And also it could be a matter of like, hey, maybe Raquel and Rhea just don't have any chemistry. It happens when Kevin Owens and AJ Styles. Two great guys. They cannot work together. I don't know what it is about it. They just don't mesh well.
Yep.
That's just something that happens. So this could be that.
Yeah, man.
Match wasn't great. Rhea retained, whatever, I don't think it added anything. I don't think it took away anything.
No.
I think it's time for... they probably are going to run it back, I assume. But I just think it's time for Rhea to, like, move on to something else or, like, do something with her that's, like, more of note. I don't know. It's just hard. Because she's also, like, the head, headpiece.
The spokesman of the Judgment Day.
Right. She seems like a leader to me. Of course, Dom is like, we're all equals, but...
Let's be real here.
Are you?
Yeah, exactly.
And then Seth Rollins defeated Shinsuke Nakamura. I think this was a good match, but unfortunately, it was on a card that also had that tag team match and the, steel cage match. So it's just hard to like.
It's a little overshadowed by other ones, yeah.
Right. But I think they were both great. Shinsuke worked the back, of course, and by the skin of his teeth or whatever the expression is, Seth Rollins ended up defeating Shinsuke.
Well, a random ass curb stomp out of nowhere.
Right.
I mean, it was literally like he was just there and then boom, there's the curb stomp.
But I mean, I guess that's what it takes because I would have not bought that he would just like beat him straight up, by working hard. It just had to be like, you just got to catch him slipping.
Yeah,
really.
facts, man.
So, makes sense. Shinsuke actually attacked him after the show.
And
since he was hurt, I know you were like, Priest is coming out.
No, actually, I didn't think that, actually.
Really? Because
I know initially I, like, planned for that whenever we were doing our predictions, but, like, afterwards, I'm like, I just don't feel it. It's too predictable.
Yeah, I feel you. Especially since we know it's hurt, and part of the story is that he is hurt. So
exactly.
It's like, that's what I'm saying. They got to do something for us to forget that he has the briefcase.
Exactly, man. Shinsuke attacked him afterwards.
Yeah. This was off TV.
Yeah, and then on Raw, since we're going to get there anyways.
Yeah, we're there.
We're there, exactly. Raw, Seth challenged him to a world title match again on Raw, and he was like, no. No. So what I think is going on in Shinsuke's mind is you may have won the battle between us, but like I was the last man standing. Right. After everything was said and done. Like,
yeah, and he's obviously playing like mind games
it's
with
that
him.
like Japanese mindset that he's got going on right now.
Yeah, I feel you. I definitely think that like he's playing mind games with him. They're probably gonna do the rematch, which I'm fine with because I didn't want it to be like a one and done. That's why I thought Shinsuke would win. And I don't really mind, like, title changes to me, like, they mean nothing to me, truly. I think it's cool when you have, like, a long, champion that is a champion for a long time. But also, like, sometimes you just got to, switch it back and forth a little bit.
Absolutely.
It's okay. It's not going to hurt anybody.
Yeah, man.
I thought, but obviously Seth was like, Pierce was like, hey, Seth, I know you're hurt. And he's like, I got to do this. He's like the anti-Roman Reigns.
Yeah, bro. Literally, he's like, I'm ready to fight.
Yeah, I'll fight anybody.
Wait, what the fuck was
now.
Ricochet doing, bro?
Yeah, I know. He just wants to be included.
He's just like, hey, I lost against Logan Paul.
Like, shut the fuck up,
Yeah.
Ricochet.
Like, why the fuck did he come out there and help him? Like, what do you have anything to do with the price of milk in China? Like, what the fuck you got going on, Ricochet?
For real. What do you have to do with Shinsuke Nakamura?
Nothing.
Yeah, right. Well, I was he there. Because even when they were, like, trying to brawl, he's like, stop. It's
I know.
Like, you don't work for security.
Literally.
Maybe he got a job in security.
Yeah, he lost to Logan Paul, and he was like, I need a new job.
Yeah. It's time to apply for that CDL.
I was confused by that, for real.
Yeah, it was weird. But, I mean, we'll see. It says, he's trying to be, working man's champion. What can I say? He's trying to be Orange Cassidy.
Yeah, true.
Rest in peace to Orange Cassidy's reign, by the way.
Yeah, man.
That was a good match.
You got C4 tonight?
No, because we got our special CM Punk.
Special
CM Punk segment.
So, Miz fought Invisible Cena.
That was pretty fucking cool,
bro.
Right?
He's a 100 rating on 2K, bro, and Miz just made light work of him, bro.
He did beat Super Cena. That was...
that's the first time that's ever happened.
I can't believe that's the first time it's ever happened. They did that whole entrance to... Like, Cena came out. He ran the ramp. He got in. Miz, like, talked shit to him. Obviously didn't get any retaliation. And then he, like... swung at him, ducked, and then put him in the skull crushing.
Yeah, bro.
That was an insane segment.
It was awesome.
I can't believe he did that. Like, I was in disbelief when he was doing it. I thought they were like, I thought he was like fucking with us, and it was just gonna be like a matter of like, of course he's not here or whatever.
Exactly.
But no, he was like, hey John,
He was like, have a seat.
Yeah. He's like, you fucking ruin everything.
Yeah, I know, man.
And then
I loved it, truthfully.
Yeah. I miss it so good. Every time we count him out, and we're like, Miz is just kind of doing whatever. He does some shit like this. He's so good. He's like one of the best to ever do it. I'm convinced. I'm sorry, but he is.
That's your boy right there, bro.
We need to bring back. We need to actually put him. He needs to be part of the set.
He does, bro. We have room. We can buy some more shelves and like put them up.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I'll. So I want to take this. Sorry, this is set talk. If you're watching the video, we have this big print Spider-Man. It's really nice.
It's sick.
I'll move this, and then I want to get a nice WrestleMania, I think 14 poster, and then
ooh yeah,
maybe we'll think of something.
Bro, tell me why Thor up there looks like fucking Cowboy Brock.
I don't know. Oh, I see him up there.
He does
with the short hair.
Black Widow's Becky Lynch.
Yeah. I do
Iron
have.
Man.
I mean, there's a Becky Lynch behind you.
Iron Man is Grayson Waller.
Yep. There's a Becky Lynch behind you though.
Captain America's Rey Mysterio.
Yeah. So that was pretty crazy. I don't know. I mean, only Miz could pull something off.
Oh,
like that.
for sure.
Now the big main event. I don't know if you watched some of it, all of this.
I watched all of it.
Fantastic match. Gunther versus Chad Gable. They sold me on Gable possibly winning.
Bro, yes.
I mean, his whole family was there. Gunther, this is probably the toughest challenge he's had. And I don't think Drew gave him this much of a fight.
Nope. Not at all.
I'm trying to think who else kind of like got him to his limit the way that... Because whenever he fought Ray, he was one and done. The triple threat, like, he had to work hard, but Gable, like, pushed him to, like, his absolute limit.
Yeah, bro.
And Gable came out, like, way better out of this. Even if he didn't win the title, like, everyone just wants him to beat Gunther now.
I know, man.
Or if not, like, they just need Chad Gable on TV.
Literally, bro. He's such a face right now.
This was extremely beneficial to Gable. Fantastic match. Probably one of the best TV matches this year. If not the best TV match. I'm probably forgetting something, but that had to be up there.
It's got to be at least in like the top 5.
It's one of my favorite matches of the year.
It was really good.
Yeah, I We'll do whenever we get to the end of the year, probably close to it. We'll do an actual list of matches, but this has to be up there somewhere.
Oh, bro.
I mean, this was so good. The
Gable's a beast.
The commercials were in weird spots though, which I that's something.
Yeah, why'd they do that?
I don't know that they can do commercial free on the third hour, but if that's the case, just do the match on the first hour.
Yeah, facts.
I've
man.
seen them do commercial free in the first hour many times. So who the hell knows?
But after the show went off, Gable got like huge like crowd reaction.
Ovation,
Bro.
yeah,
man.
Cody came out. He's
Yep.
like, look at this guy. Was Cody on Raw? He was, right? He did something.
Why am I blanking on it?
So speaking of that, we didn't touch on this too much, but because of the Jey Uso trade, somebody from SmackDown came to Raw, which was Jey Uso. Somebody from Raw is going to SmackDown. So is that Cody?
Who's it gonna be?
I don't know.
Ooh,
It's too early to do the Roman thing.
it is. It's too early. Yeah, it's way too early. Still got like 4 or 5 pay-per-views left.
Right? But I mean, maybe you got to build him on SmackDown. I also don't know that there's anything for Cody to do on SmackDown. I mean, like feud with Grayson Waller? Do the Cena thing? Maybe. I mean, Cena and Cody, would that... But I don't know that benefits anybody. It'll just be fun to like... It'll just be cool, but...
Yeah. I'm just waiting for Randy Orton to come back if he ever does.
Maybe Randy. Was Randy on Raw?
He was not.
Maybe they're like, and from Raw to SmackDown, and then you hear, I hear voices in my head.
Hey.
Yeah, they hear, hey, nothing you can say.
Bro, tell me he wouldn't bring that old shit back.
If they did that, I'll eat my hat.
Yep.
I think I said I would eat my hat to something that actually happened.
I'll eat your hat too.
Little commercial. Today is Wednesday. Tomorrow, Thursday, is the first... I think, is there a game tomorrow? NFL game tomorrow? I think there is.
Listen here, boy. You know who's playing tomorrow? Detroit!
Oh, yeah, the Lions are playing the Chiefs.
Yeah, bro.
First game
Travis
of the season.
Kelce's out.
I know. So we got quick. We'll do an update.
Bro, it's football season. We got to talk about this shit, bro.
We'll do a quick fantasy football update every week. So this is your first Jabroni Marks without a league update. We got 6 teams, and Zach, our friend, his boy Jordan, I think he probably drafted the best team out of all of us.
Mine's pretty good, bro.
Yours is okay. Listen.
Hey, listen, brother. I'm projected to beat you.
But whatever, dude. We'll see what happens. Most of my roster is on Sunday anyway. He had Kelsey on his team. Jordan did.
Hyperextended his knee.
Yeah. It's a big hit.
Ooh.
It's a big hit. We'll see what happens.
That ain't looking good. I do have Patty Mahomes, bro.
But I will come back next week with an update as to who
won.
And then we'll see what happens.
Kind of exciting to do fantasy football. This is my first time.
It's my first time too. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Me neither.
And we'll see.
That's why, bro, I didn't mean to pick my running back.
Right.
But because I didn't know what to do.
I know. It's okay.
Bro, apparently I was reading like the fantasy standings. Like,
yeah,
that dude's like he's like projected like to be like the highest.
So from the little that I read, it's like you need to draft a running back, tight end,
Kicker.
wide receiver. Like, well, those 3 like first round. It just depends on like the year and like which players are like up there. But it seems like wide receivers were kind of like hot item. Like I got Jamar Chase, and I think he was like the second like overall like fantasy football pick out of like, I think what the fuck is his name?
Justin Jefferson.
I think Justin Jefferson was like the overall. Like,
Zach picked up Jefferson.
I know but see, I wanted Chase, so I just thought Chase would have a good year. Of course,
gets
because
injured.
Bengals. If he does, I'll lose my mind. I'd be really upset. And I also grabbed Josh Allen, which I think that was pretty good.
That's a good pick.
It's a great pick, by the way.
Yeah, man.
As a matter of fact. And also, I had somebody else that I really was really hyped to get. I don't know. Well, I don't have my phone, so. Anyway,
I'll tell you who we got, bro.
And here's the quick fantasy
Montreal
football.
Screwjobbers versus Gangrel's Boys. I love your pick too, bro.
Yeah.
All right, so I got Patty Mahomes, Eckler, Jacobs, Cooper Kupp, Metcalf.
Cooper Kupp is kind of questionable, dude. So good luck.
What's O mean?
O?
Yeah, it did say Q. He's out?
Uh-oh.
No.
No.
Well, I still have Smith. I got Kettle. I got the Steelers D. I got Justin Tucker. That's a really big one for me, honestly.
Yeah, Steelers D is pretty decent, I guess.
Jared Goff, bro.
Jared Goff is your
That's
backup?
my GOAT. Calvin Ridley, Cook. Jamal Williams, bro, the Lions running back from last year. And Deshaun Watson also.
Sean Watson's pretty good.
So,
Who do I got?
and you got
I know I got my boy.
Josh Allen, Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry. Yep, I was happy to get Derrick Henry.
Etienne,
Etienne. Yeah.
Chase, Waddle, Pitts,
Waddle, Pitts.
Goddard.
Yep.
Cincinnati defense.
Cincinnati defense, of course.
See how that goes.
Whatever, dude.
Kirk Cousins.
Kirk Cousins, I'm excited.
That's a pretty badass pick. Amari Cooper,
Yeah.
Watson, Cook. Honestly, bro.
I got a few sleepers.
Wait. Oh, bro.
What?
It changed.
What changed?
It says you're projected to beat me now.
Let's fucking go.
You know why? Because Cooper fucking Cup is out.
I told you, man.
What the fuck?
That's why I was like, I don't know about that one.
Are you kidding me? Why is he out? I'm so pissed.
This is live. Finding out live that your team is not predicted to win, it's pretty upsetting. Hey, man, something could happen. You never know.
Hey,
You
man.
can trade Cooper Cup, like,
I can trade him?
eventually.
What would I trade him for?
I don't know.
He's
That's
one of
sad.
the best receivers in the league, bro.
See who Zach has.
Man, he ain't going to trade me.
Trade, Taylor's got a OBJ.
I don't know how that's going to work for her, but
Hey, man, who knows? Is he in the Jets or where did he go?
Baltimore.
Oh, the Ravens, really? Damn. Well, yeah, sorry.
Updates from Zach White 7 minutes ago. Brock calling his two sons bastards is hilarious.
Nice.
Shout out to Zach White, bro.
Let's get to our favorite segment of the show. CM Punk,
CM Punk, CM Punk, CM Punk, CM Punk.
All right, so picture this. All right, you have WWE Survivor Series from Chicago.
Is that where it is?
Yeah.
Fuck.
And you don't hear Cult of Personality, but you hear, even through the darkest days, this fire burns always. Actually, I would pop really hard.
Bro, that song was fire back in the day, bro.
His one of my favorite CM Punk entrances is in Chicago for Money in the Bank 2011, and he came out to that, and it was fucking incredible. I was so happy. I'm gonna take this mic stand. I'm gonna try this out. Okay. So CM Punk is out of the I almost say WWE, out of AEW.
Yep.
What this is Tony Khan's most boneheaded decision ever, and yet it was the right decision.
It was.
And I respect his decision. However, I don't like it.
I don't like it.
I'm not with it. I think
CM Punk needs to be in wrestling.
I think it was a big mistake to allow the inmates to run the asylum. This is something that you facilitated, Tony. You allowed for your locker room to get so out of control that you lost your biggest fucking name.
Vince McMahon would never.
He would never allow this. You know what he would do? He would make everyone sit down and talk it over.
Yep.
And if somebody doesn't like it, well,
Get the fuck out.
you're just like, too bad.
Yep.
You're working a program with them in 5 minutes.
You're either here or you're not.
Yeah. But you know what? He's smarter than that. I mean, he never got rid of Sean.
Surprisingly.
But he liked Sean. And
Sean brought that boy numbers, bro. He made Vince so much money.
Now, and I'll say this. He needs to do something about Jungle Boy too. Because Jungle Boy caused this scene in one of their biggest fucking shows ever.
The biggest show ever, actually.
And he caused this scene because of something that you asked CM Punk to correct. You were like, hey, Punk, can you tell Jungle Boy, you're a locker room leader, can you tell him to not use real glass? And CM Punk was like, hey, maybe you shouldn't do that. And then he gets pissy about it, and then he decides to bring it up again. Let me remind you, 80,000, Wembley Stadium.
He did it during the match.
He decided to bring it up during the show. Jungle Boy should 100% have repercussions from this. I don't know what. I don't think he should be fired.
I think Jungle Boy's too. He's not important enough to the company for him to be making scenes like this. To be honest with you,
That's what I'm saying. And like, I'm not saying that. And again, I'm
not to take away from Jungle Boy,
right,
because he's in AEW. You know, he's obviously made it to where he wants to be. But like in the grand scheme of things, he's never going to be CM Punk.
right. And I'm not taking away anything from. Again, I think that Tony Khan made the right decision. Absolutely. Like, CM Punk is causing too many problems. But just think about everything that led to that point. And low key, I mean, listen, the Young Bucks are so lucky that I think that they're fantastic and they put on some fucking crazy matches.
Yeah, bro.
They're so lucky because if they were bad wrestlers, I would not give a shit about
Hell
them.
no.
Because in a way, I mean, they're always taking the little digs and little shots at CM Punk, and it all kind of boiled over. And trust me, like, as from what we know, they were encouraging Jungle Boy, not them specifically, but the locker room was encouraging Jungle Boy to go out there and say some dumb shit.
Yep. Now, question. What do you think the odds are of CM Punk joining the WWE now?
I think they're actually very high.
Do you really?
And most people think they're not. But here's the thing. WWE has professionals, okay? Professionals work in the
not just a bunch of fucking kids.
Up there in New York, there's some professionals, okay? There's a team of people, and they know that there's money to be made. And they say, hey, there's money to be made. So I don't, listen, everyone is able to play ball. It's like, well, Kevin Owens would never be willing to work with CM Punk because he's friends with the Bucks. Tough shit. There's money to be made.
Money to be made,
and
man.
Kevin Owens is a professional. He is a professional. He would be willing to work with CM Punk. I can guarantee it.
Honestly, if there even is beef there, it would just make that feud 10
so
times
much
better.
Even if they fucking hate each other.
Oh, absolutely.
There's money to be made.
Because then it actually feels real.
And money is more important than little stupid beefs that
Facts,
you may have.
bro. Hell yeah.
I mean, listen. Sasha Banks, Alexa Bliss fucking hated each other. They worked together.
Yep.
Edge and fucking Matt Hardy absolutely despised each other.
They legit didn't like each other.
Yes.
Is it because of Lita?
Because, yes.
Lita cheated
That
on
was
Matt with Edge.
absolutely, like, there was so much real stuff going on there. And they played ball and they worked together.
Bro, you know how hard that would be to, like, literally have Lita cheat on you with the Edge. And then you have to go in there and work.
A feud.
Like,
I know,
bro,
it's
holy fuck.
It's completely insane, but guess what? They pulled it off. Who else? I mean, fuck. I could go, all night.
We got
long.
Randy Orton slapping dads, bro.
Okay, but
That's a work.
I know,
obviously,
but like legit heat. Like, just think about like Shawn and fucking Hulk Hogan. Even if Shawn was out there making a fucking ass out of himself, he still worked the match with, with
he made
Hogan.
hilarious.
It doesn't matter. Cena fucking hated Rock.
Rock? Oh yeah,
Yeah, but there was money to be made.
absolutely, bro.
There's just money to. I mean, he fucking worked Theory more recently. Yeah, he didn't want to work him.
He did not, bro.
But listen, there's money to be made, and I think again, WWE has professionals, and they are willing to play ball. Now, this is the. I think Triple H is willing to work with him. I don't know Triple H, but I'm pretty confident that he's willing to work with him, even with their past issues.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you remember what Triple H said to CM Punk in the ring?
I know, but Triple H is there, and he wants to make money.
He does,
And
he wants to make the show as good as it can be.
And listen, Vince is known for. I mean, Vince made peace with Bret Hart. He made peace with Bruno Sammartino.
Yep.
He made peace with the fucking Ultimate Warrior after making a DVD that was all about how much he sucked. It was called The Self-Destruction of the Ultimate Warrior. That DVD existed. It was produced by WWE. It was literally a slander piece against the Ultimate Warrior. And guess what? He was still welcomed back with open arms and put in the fucking Hall of
Ultimate
Fame.
Warrior is considered one of the best of all time. I mean,
Right.
in retrospect of things, I mean, he is, man. His character is.
Right, for sure. And, he's a very important figure. He's a piece of shit as a person.
I watched.
We're smoking that Ultimate Warrior pack. But listen.
I watched a video the other day, actually, on TikTok, man. And it was like an Ultimate Warrior interview type deal.
Yeah.
Where Ultimate Warrior was apparently being an asshole to this kid or something.
Yeah.
And then Vince made him cut this promo about how he was people shouldn't be like that and everything. And Ultimate Warrior was just getting pissed the fuck off. You hear Vince in the background like, do the fucking work. He's like, it's a work. It's a work. It's not real. It was pretty. I'll have to show it to you. It was pretty sick. But
all I'm saying is that Vince will never take this shit from CM Punk.
Fuck no.
No. And again, there's money to be made. The problem would be, obviously, the parent company, Endeavor, now owns WWE, if they're willing to play ball with CM Punk.
Yeah,
man. But again, there's money to be made.
Why did CM Punk leave WWE in the first place? What happened? Did his contract just expire, or did like?
Oh no, it's a big issue.
He got let go.
No, he walked out.
Okay.
He walked out because he was pissed that he was just in like kind of bad shape. He said there was like a staph infection that was like untreated. He didn't like what he was doing in the company. He was just kind of burnt out on wrestling. He walked out. They kind of let his contract run out, and eventually they just fired him.
I got you.
So,
damn.
But, I mean, listen, Austin walked out like fucking 3 times.
He did, bro.
And he's still like revered as the GOAT.
Oh,
so
absolutely, bro.
There's nothing. I mean, listen, Steve Austin could like literally kill a dog on live TV, and people would be like, "Hell yeah!
Oh hell yeah!
Stunner,
give me a beer! hell yeah!"
So
he stopped a mud hole in that dog.
I don't even want to talk about All Out. I just want to talk about how CM Punk is coming to WWE.
I think that's what's happening. I mean, I could you imagine, bro?
It's hard for me not to.
CM Punk comes out number 30 at the Royal Rumble, wins, faces Roman Reigns, bro.
Hell no.
Fuck.
I mean, I'm down to seeing him with like anybody, honestly. CM Punk versus Gunther for the world title.
Weird.
And CM Punk is still great. I mean, he's still a good wrestler, and
I think he'd do better in WWE.
The locker room culture and the wrestling culture is a lot different, and the style is something that CM Punk can mesh a lot much. I mean, you saw the Samoa Joe match, which you didn't like, but I think it was a good match.
I wish it hit me differently, honestly.
No, not even that. Think about like the good things in AEW. Think about MJF.
That's
CM
all
Punk
I think about.
For the dog collar.
Yeah, man.
And the dog collar match, that was wild.
Fire. Yeah.
It's a great match. So I don't know what to tell you, man. I think that AEW needs to get their shit together. They need to start telling people to like stop fucking around so much.
Yeah.
And I mean, if you want to make an example out of CM Punk, great. But actually make some changes, because what Mark Henry said, and he said it very sarcastically, he's like, well, now the problem's gone, so it should be all fucking rainbows and whatever, you know.
Sunshine and rainbows.
Right, sunshine. I don't know the expression. Should be all sunshine and rainbows, you know, technically, right? That's what Mark Henry said. So, and he works for AEW, by the way. So if that's not the case, then CM Punk wasn't the problem.
Yep.
And it's more like a fundamental issue.
We're going to see what happens now that he's gone.
Right. And I want AEW to succeed so bad.
He wasn't back for very long.
No.
Month, 2, maybe, max.
Since the last time, I mean, he had hurt. Yeah, maybe it was probably a few months.
Just like a month or 2, literally.
Yeah. So
Orange Cassidy's reign was longer than CM Punk's whole AEW tenure, bro.
Not his whole tenure.
Fucking close.
No, because no. I mean, CM Punk came back in like 2021. So 2022, 2023. He was hurt for a lot of it, or suspended.
That's what I'm saying.
So
that's what I'm at, bro.
Maybe. There was a lot of stuff that I really enjoyed from Punk. So it's a shame that he's not there, and I want AEW to succeed really bad. Trust me. But there needs to be some changes. The locker room needs to get it together. They needs to stop fucking around. And again, if you want to make an example out of CM Punk, and you want to make it like, hey, we don't give a shit that he was the biggest star. If you're fucking around, like, you're gone.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Which technically he should have let Andrade go, because he got into like 2 physical altercations with Sammy Guevara, or at least threatened to.
Yeah.
There's other people he should have let go. So, but anyway, I digress.
Yep.
Like Taz would say.
Yeah.
I don't even want to talk about all out. It's a shame that Orange Cassidy lost.
It is, bro. All 3 members of the Shield have titles now, though.
It would have been, yeah, right there, back to that. It would have been cool to see Orange Cassidy beat Mox. Feather, you know. But then who beats Cassidy after
Exactly.
that?
Maybe Orange Cassidy just needed a break, man.
something.
He was defending it every show, every week, bro.
I mean, he had a crazy match the week before All Out, and then he had a match on Wednesday.
Yeah, man.
Stadium Stampede, which you loved, and then he had a match on Wednesday, which was fine, and then he had the Mox match, which was pretty incredible. So All Out was fine. It was a good show.
MJF wasn't. He didn't wrestle, did he?
He had a tag team match.
Oh, did they lose?
They retained.
Oh, wow.
Against the fucking Dork Order.
Oh, I see that Samoa Joe
Someone you'll pushed him.
He's like, I'm not the dude you pushed from Brooklyn or whatever.
Right. Weird.
Weird flags for Samoa.
Weird way to get to the feud. I don't know if Joe is great. Joe is one of those dudes.
In his age, he's still a badass.
Joe is one of those dudes that makes it look real. So I'm happy with
He's timeless.
I'm happy with him getting the chance, but also it's just weird that he's the television champion for ROH, but also he's fighting for the world championship.
Yeah.
It's just and then the feud starts because he pushed him. It's oh shit.
Yeah, I know, right?
Let's I mean, I guess, and you got to start somewhere, but that was an obvious callback to whenever MJF did extra work for WWE. So
yep,
just a weird way to get there. Again, the show was fine. It had some great matches. It's just a damn shame that they're unable to build, some stories. The best thing going on in the AEW right now is MJF and Cole. And guess what? What makes it so interesting is the fact that it's so much like a WWE story.
I know.
It's very unlike AEW.
It's very Shawn and Triple H-y.
And I'm not saying that everything should be sports entertainment, but some things work. The Cody Rhodes feud with MJF was also very sports entertainment. Everything Cody did in AEW was very sports entertainment, and it was some of the best stuff. Eventually, some people got tired of it because the AEW fans want to see flips and shit. So,
and we've talked about this before. AEW fans are different than WWE fans.
For sure.
And that's a fact.
Yeah, they don't want the same thing, and that's fine.
I like certain things in AEW.
Yeah.
I also like certain things in WWE. I'm a majority WWE fan.
Yeah.
I like MJF.
Mm-hmm.
That's about it. I like the old people that they have, like Sting.
Yeah.
I like the people there.
Mm-hmm.
But what they do as a whole, it's not really for me, honestly. And I'm not ashamed to say that. It's just my preference.
Yeah, it's cool that they have the freedoms to do the flipping off the blood, but
cussing,
they
it's
do,
all.
But a lot of times there's just too much of it.
Yeah.
Even the Attitude Era wasn't cool because there was blood and cussing. It was cool because it was like a car wreck every week.
Every show, bro. Yeah.
Yeah. It was always some crazy shenanigans going on.
Yeah, man.
The show would start with somebody getting ran over by a car.
Or fucking, what's her name? May.
Yeah, Mae Young, doing
Mae
some
Young
crazy
giving
shit.
birth to a hand from Mark Henry.
That's what I'm saying. People didn't like the Attitude Era because they had great wrestling matches. They liked it because it was
like a fucking soap opera the whole time, bro. It was like an episode of Jerry Springer constantly.
Right. So anyway, little side note for you NXT watchers.
Not a fan of this either, to be honest with you.
Yeah, she's fighting Tiffany Stratton next week.
Stupid.
Which is weird because they have NXT No Mercy coming up the same week. So
yeah.
Why wouldn't you just book it for that?
I don't really understand.
It's cool. Given Becky might be NXT Women's Champion. Who knows?
That is it a step down?
No.
Is it just added to the repertoire?
Yeah, and just give either way, Tiffany comes out better from this. So
I just think Becky Lynch deserves better.
I think this is her final test.
Okay.
After Tiffany beats or loses to Becky, they're probably gonna bring her up. They can all wait.
She's on what, Raw?
Becky?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she could be going up against Io.
Right.
Where the fuck is Io?
No, Io's on SmackDown.
Oh, is she?
Yeah, Rhea is on Raw. I think the next Becky's probably gonna end up facing Rhea.
Where the hell's Io though?
She's on SmackDown.
Where the fuck's she been?
Well, she's been feuding with I guess nobody.
Exactly.
Charlotte.
Where? When?
On SmackDown.
I haven't seen it.
You gotta watch SmackDown.
I watch the shows, bro.
Anyway, I think that's it for the wrestling stuff. You didn't have anything?
Nope,
okay,
I'm
that's
good
cool
today.
because we're an hour and 11 in the recording, so let's wrap it up.
Phil, we need you here at WWE, buddy.
Come home.
Come home. It's time.
Come home. It's time.
It is, man.
We're
going to end the show with some CM Punk knowledge, bro. We need you.
It's time to come
WWE
home.
needs you.
It's time.
Your fans need you.
We do.
The world needs you. Chicago needs you.
Straight Edge Society needs you.
Straight Edge Society needs you. You can be teamed back up with Festus if you want, bro.
Yeah, Gallows is still in WWE.
He's still in the WWE, bro. Give that boy a purpose. Okay?
We'll bring Serena Deeb if you want. Rey Mysterio's there. That's your boy.
You know?
Who else is there that you like? I mean, Colt Cabana's not there, so.
I mean, you got options here, okay?
You got a lot of options.
There's professionals.
Right? They'll give you a bus,
They're
probably.
going to give you
They'll treat
everything
you
you need.
They treat you like a star that you are.
Exactly. You're not going to get hurt because people are going to be safe with you.
You can work with The Miz.
You can come here, and we'll protect you.
Yeah.
On the WWE side, all right?
Right.
We got you.
Triple H will give you a big bag.
He will.
Nick Khan, he's going to fucking bless you. And your boy Cena's there. He still likes you, right?
Yep. They always have that respect for each other.
I think so.
So
Seth Rollins will probably work with you because he is a professional.
Yep. Kevin Owens, work with you. Sami Zayn will probably hug you, kiss you.
Maybe. I mean, he's a nice guy.
Yeah.
Let bygones be bygones.
I don't know how Roman Reigns is going to feel about you, though.
He might have something to say.
Bro, what a feud that would be, honestly. Fuck.
That would be cool. Just the back and forth.
God bless it,
Punk,
bro.
I just love to see Punk just like talking his shit.
He's good at it.
He's so good.
And I liked it. So
LA Knight and CM Punk going back and forth.
Ooh. Never even thought about that.
There's very few people that can do it like Punk on the mic.
Oh, yeah.
Anymore. Like, obviously, Miz. LA Knight is great.
Cena still can.
Cena's fantastic.
No matter what, he'll always be great on the mic.
Roman is pretty good on the mic.
Samoa Joe's really good on the mic.
Joe is fantastic.
Roman Reigns is really good.
MJF. But they're a dying breed.
I know.
There's just not that many mic guys.
I know.
Edge is pretty good still.
Yeah.
When he wants to show up to work.
Cody's decent on the mic.
Cody's pretty good.
If you want to hear about his life.
I was going to say, Cody gives a good, discourse.
Yeah. He's a good storyteller.
His back and forth is not as strong, but he's good at being, emotional and, painting a picture.
Getting the crowd, involved in their feels, yeah. Yeah, man. CM Punk, we need you back, bro. We really do.
Come home.
That's it.
Come to the podcast, actually.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna slide into DMs, bro. I'm gonna hit you up.
Phil, Pepsi Phil, CM Punk, Phil Brooks.
What's our group chat name, bro? Hang on.
Chick Magnet.
Pepsi Phil Marks Without a Life.
What did I say? Chicago Made. Charles Manson.
Straight Edge Society.
Straight Edge Savior. Second City Saint. I forgot about that one. That was a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good
That's
nickname.
pretty fire, actually.
What else? I don't know. He's got other nicknames. Did I say Chick Magnet? I think I did say Chick Magnet.
Chick Magnet. Yep.
Yeah, we need you.
Yep. Follow us on...
Don't go to Impact, by the way. I think Impact was we're excited to be able to work with him.
Listen, where do they have
Bad
Impact
fucking
shows?
chance.
Where do they have Impact shows?
I think they're run out of Canada. They're headquartered in Canada now.
They don't have shows in America?
No, they have... I don't fucking know.
I want to go to one.
That would be cool. I feel like they ran a Ohio show last year, maybe the year before.
I feel like we should go to one of those. We should try.
Oh yeah, tickets are probably
$5. Literally fucking Reds moon seat tickets, bro. Literally.
Reds tickets are up there though.
Now they are.
They're winning.
Since Ellie, bro.
Bro, little commercial. I'm rambling now. Fastlane tickets expensive. For nosebleeds, they're in the hundreds.
Well, they got planned. That's what I want to know.
No. Fastlane?
Yeah.
WWE Fastlane?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
So I'm saying if it's expensive, I got my SummerSlam tickets 2 for $150, and that was a badass pay per view. So if Fastlane is expensive, what expensive are you talking?
I'll have to look. Let me pull this up.
Because if the way my brain works is if the tickets start out expensive, they got something big planned.
The demand for tickets is just really high for WWE.
Raw and SmackDown's been selling out.
Oh yeah, not even yeah. I mean, which is great. I have a whole video planned for this weird wrestling boom, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I know. So, I mean, listen. Nosebleeds. Section 222, row 13. $54.
It's not bad.
I know, but those are nosebleeds. And it's fast lane. I guess it's fine, but it's really high up.
It is high up.
Because this arena has the floor, the lower bowl, like a middle bowl, and then a high bowl. That's like all the way up there.
I mean, that's where I was sitting.
I know, but you were at SummerSlam.
Exactly. There was 50,000 people there. There's going to be, what, like 25, 30,000 here maybe, if that?
No, it'd probably be like 15.
Yeah. Huh.
If that, it'll probably be more like 12,000. I mean, listen, the tickets that I normally get, fuck. You know? Like, and these are resale prices. These are already sold. $292? Fuck.
Damn. That's fair, bro. I see what you mean.
I know. That's what I'm saying. And, like, no disrespect, but, like, if it was closer, I would definitely buy tickets, like, day off. It's just that it's kind of, it's a decent drive. It's like 2 hours.
That's not bad. We drove further to
I know, but it was SummerSlam.
SummerSlam.
And
yeah.
we made a weekend out of it.
Yeah, we did, bro. Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe they got something big planned, bro. We're going to see.
Maybe you should clear up your schedule that day.
What day is it? Saturday, October 7th?
Maybe you should clear up your schedule. We'll look at the tickets day off. Maybe I mean, I don't know if you can. Maybe you can plan to go.
October 7th. It's okay. It's a Saturday. Hold
Right.
up. So let me see.
We can plan to go, and then we can buy tickets like day off.
No.
Oh.
Bro, we
I'm telling you, if we wait for day off and we buy tickets day off, we can get some cheap tickets. And even if we go to nosebleeds, the shitty part is the drive. But then we can plan for. Let's plan as if we're going. And if we don't go, then we can just watch it at home.
I'm down, actually.
So
after taxes, still, that's only like, I mean, if we can get them day of, that's like $70 for a ticket.
Right.
I'm down with that, bro.
But even then, like, they'll probably be cheaper then.
Facts.
So
okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Bro,
we can go.
Are we planning to go to Fastlane right now, bro?
We might.
Hell yeah.
Well, we'll plan to go. We'll see. We'll wait it out.
We got like a month.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a month.
Now, what would suck is if we, I can't get this back on. We plan to go, and then like there's just no tickets.
Sells out, bro. I don't see it selling out, but I mean,
I've seen us there,
bro. I do need to see Cena before he like retires officially, man.
I already seen him a few times. So.
Have you really? Yeah, I haven't. That's my boy.
I watched him at a live show. I watched him at Raw, and then I watched him at Raw again.
Ooh, nice.
I watched him during peak CM Punk times.
Oh, you saw CM Punk?
I saw CM Punk. Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I'll pull pictures after this.
That's
show.
badass.
Yeah. All right. Anyway.
Anyways, CM Punk, we need you back. Follow us on Midwest Midcard on all platforms.
Yeah.
Follow me on all platforms. Grown Ass Baby 26. My name is Brennan. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah. My name is Carlos. We will see you next week.